Hello guys, this is a Spider 20 and 25 showcase, just to show you what I use to down Spider on a consistent basis, just because it is the best way to generate silver in the game, right? We'll start with the stage 20 team. This stage 20 team, it has 3 HP nukers, with Royal Guard being in the lead spot for his aura. We have Fane in there because she brings decreased defense and weaken on one ability. And then we have Tyrant Ixlamore in there for the HP burns. So Royal Guard, he has, again, it's not like optimal gear, but I use him in other content in the game. So I use him as well for Fire Knight, in Fire Knight 25, so I actually need him to stay alive, which is why he's got slightly higher HP than the Cold Hearts will. But that, like, he's got an attack ring with HP rolls to help him stay alive. Not that that's relevant, this is a Spider showcase, so it's just all about the damage, right? We have him with a crit damage amulet and an accuracy banner with some speed and some attack on the substats. Obviously, speed boots, HP chest to help him keep alive, and crit damage gauntlets. And then the rest of the gear just helps him get up the crit rate. And then we have the 2 Cold Hearts. And the 2 Cold Hearts are built slightly differently. So Cold Heart number 1. This one is built with a bit more speed, because I do use her in Spider 25 as well, which I'll be showing you. But these Cold Hearts, they have similar themes to their builds. They want enough accuracy to drop the turn meter of Spider, and the rest of it is just as much attack and crit damage as you can get, whilst obviously only getting to 70-ish% crit rate, because Heartseeker has an extra 30% chance of critting. So you only need to get to 70% on Cold Heart because let's be honest, she's only used for Heartseeker. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. The second Cold Heart is a bit slower, but she has obviously noticeably more damage. She's got like 40 or 30% more crit damage and a little bit more sort of attack as well, about 500 more attack. And again, she's only there to nuke, so similar stats. HP ring, just to make sure she stays alive for when she needs to. Same with the HP amulet with crit damage and accuracy as the substats. HP banner could be probably an accuracy one, and I could optimize this gear a bit more, but to be honest, this does the job. It helps with the speed. And she's got speed, attack percent, chest plate, and a crit damage gauntlet. And then if we have a look at the other 2 people, we have Fane. I'll be honest, she is here literally to do one job. She doesn't stay alive, the fight doesn't go on long. She only needs to be in the team to make sure she lands this ability, decrease defense and weaken. And the reason I've gone for Fane is because she is the same affinity as the Spider on stage 20. So there's no sort of negative, or like there's not many chances where she's not going to land those debuffs, right? So she's in not even maxed out gear. If you look at her stats, all I've done is make her fast and give her enough accuracy to land the debuffs. That's it. The rest of it is like whatever, but it's not a priority. As long as she has accuracy and speed, she's going to do the job just fine. She's not there for anything else. Then the last person that we have is Tyrant Ixlamore. Now you can use any HP burn champion for this. I've just gone with him because I have him. That, and he's good at keeping the team alive. On the very rare cases where the Spider doesn't die to the nukers, right? And the reason we have a HP burn champion as well is because he will put HP burn on the Spiderlings, and once he does that, when the Spiderlings take their turn, that will just finish off Spider 20. If you look at his stats, he is running at just under 200 speed because we want him to be going last. We don't want him to be, well, we want him to be going last basically. We just want him to put out his burn as late as possible, in the turn order at least. And he's also part of my 25 team, which I will get to showing you. But in terms of how he's built, it's literally just stacking HP and defense, keeping him alive, getting in some crit rate, just to up his damage a bit more when he does get his turns. And yeah, that's about it. Right, so we're going to get into a run. And I'll just show you how the team is set up just before we do that. So in terms of order, we have Fane going first. And she does her one job. She decreases defense and weaken. Then we have this Cold Heart. Yeah, this Cold Heart going next. She's just going to drop turn meter and nuke. Royal Guard is going to drop turn meter and nuke. The second Cold Heart drop turn meter and nuke. And sorry, just before the Royal Guard, actually, we have Tyrant dropping the HP burnout. And yeah, this team normally does it fairly consistently at a decently fast time. But we'll see if it all goes to plan now that I'm trying to show it off. So yeah, we land those abilities, and we're going to drop turn meter, burn all the spiderlings, another nuke, and then the HP burn on the spiderlings finishes off the spider. And there you go. It is a fastest time it's done it. This team has done it is 14 seconds. But yeah, it's normally a 16-ish second team. It's a good way to just farm silver. That's where all my energy goes when I've got excess energy. And the second team that we have is on Spider 25, and this is because I'm at the stage of my account where I want to be getting good accessories, right? I am desperate at the moment for my Arbiter to get more speed, and the best high elf banner that I have for speed is this one. It's a double roll in speed, and it's not even accuracy as the main stat for her. I really need her to catch up. Because I'm going against a lot of people that have like crazy arbiters, man. So yeah, with this team, the concept is similar, except we rely more on the HP burns and more on locking up the spiderlings. So on 25, the spiderlings are a lot more tanky. With the first one, like you're a bit wary that they might die, which is why I haven't got 2 Royal Guards in, right? I only have 1 in because 2 Royal Guards would nuke all the spiderlings, and if they fail to nuke the spider, then the HP burn doesn't get to do its job because all the spiderlings that have it are dead. So here we have a fast HP burner who also stuns these spiderlings. We then have 2 nukers, and then we have a reset from Renegade. And then we have another HP burner because sometimes the spiderlings will die after so many HP burns and stuff, right? But yeah, let's get into this. It takes a bit longer, this run. Obviously, it's 25. It can do it very quickly, though. It varies a lot in the time. But there's the stun and the HP burn. Then there's 1 nuke, 2 nuke. Then we get a reset in from Renegade. And then we're just doing it all again, making sure that they're all locked up. Keep the HP burns topped up. And then it's literally just a case of waiting to cycle back round through abilities whilst the HP burns are doing their thing. But to be honest, if you're hitting 25 in less than a minute, I would say you're doing all right. This team, again, sometimes the nukes just don't quite hit it, or some spiderlings take more damage than other times. And yeah, we normally run it in about 40 seconds. And that's a pretty pants banner. But I'll show you how they are built. I just need to show you Tumesia and Renegade. Renegade, she is only in there again for 1 job, which is the reset. So I haven't really spent much resources. I've got her 6-star because I tried her in some other content. You don't need to. She just needs to be in there with the speed. You just need her fast enough to make sure she goes before the spiderlings. So if you just have her at like 150 to 200 speed, anywhere in that kind of region, as long as she's playing last in your team, she's going to get that reset in. She has the HP just to make sure she stays alive in case the fight does go long and something goes wrong, but that hasn't happened yet, thank God. And yeah, she's literally only in there to reset, nothing crazy. And I've also got her in reflex gear. Again, it's just random reflex gear that I had laying around. It's nothing good, just single rolls of speed and some other random stats. And then we have Tumesia, who I love. She is one of my favorite champions. And Tumesia, she is very squishy, but she whacks. She's got almost 250 crit rate. She also, the reason Tumesia is so good for this is because her HP burn stuns everything it hits. So she stuns up the spiderlings, and then her A3, it does increased damage per HP burn is out in the battle. So obviously she's put HP burn on all the spiderlings on her first turn. Then on her second turn, all the spiderlings are going to have HP burn on. So this is going to be capped up to the max pretty much all the time. So she's going to be doing that, and on top of that, not only does it absolutely smack the spider, it also has a 75% chance of decreasing the turn meter by 15%, and it decreases the spider's turn meter by an additional 15% for each active HP burn debuff in the battle. So basically, she completely drains that turn meter. Completely. It's really nice. It's a really nice ability. And the way I have her built out, she's got 220 speed, which means she goes first in this team. She has as much attack as I could squeeze in, 100% crit rate, as much damage, crit damage I could squeeze in, and then just good enough accuracy to do the job. I use her in Doom Tower as well, and she does literally the same job for me there, just to nuke and get through those really tanky waves. But she's a really good champion. So yeah, there you have it. They are my two Spider 20 and 25 teams. If there's any videos you want to see, just leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much, and peace.